Well, hey everybody, it's me, Jermaine, and I'm back with another Simple Truth update. This is somewhat of a news update as well as a regular update. I've been out of pocket for a little while, trying to handle some things on the home front, doing some home improvements. You're going to see that with the Simple Truth do-it-yourself. But as I was looking at the internet and looking at different stories, trying to find things that I want to share the Simple Truth perspective of, I came across this article where a father to a middle schooler or junior high schooler, as many of us remember it, and he came across a flyer that was up in his, I think it was his daughter's, it was his child. I don't know if it's daughter or son. I'm not too familiar with the article to the point where I know it by detail, but the father saw the flyer and he was kind of, taken aback. He thought it was some kind of joke. And the essence of the flyer was talking about asking a question of how do you express your sexual feelings, something to that nature. And then he come to find out that the flyer that he thought was some sort of a prank or a joke was actually real. Now, ladies and gentlemen, most of you who are subscribers to the Simple Truth, you know what my belief views are. And I don't need to go into all of that. But what I do want to share is that no matter what you believe, if you believe in something that has some form of substance, if you believe in something that honors and protects children, then this kind of thing that is happening in our society today is really something that, if you are a parent of a child that is school age, and I say that because my son is of college age, so thus this wouldn't pertain to myself, but I still, as a parent or a father, have a concern about this, and probably my concern is probably greater than most of the mothers and fathers that are out there. Because see, what has happened is this system has done a perfect job of keeping the mothers and the fathers, if that family has a mother and a father included in the parental unit. Most of the time it's one or the other, or sometimes not even that. But they have done an excellent job of keeping the mothers and the fathers so busy and so pursuant of things that the school system, the public indoctrination system, and as you've heard me say in the past, the public fool system, because you're a fool if you let your children go there. But that has become a glorified babysitter, while the mothers and fathers go out to pursue those fiat dollars to continue to do the things that they want to do. The structure is messed up. The system is messed up. As Malcolm said once, we've been hoodwinked. We've been bamboozled. We've been run amok. That we believe that the same system that is fighting so hard against each and every one of us is going to properly educate our joy, which is our children. It's a sad and crying shame when we get so worried about having things, and we get so caught up that our children become an afterthought. I'm going to leave the link to this article here in the description, and I'm going to put the video that is within that article here, and I want you to be the judge. I want you to take a look at it and practice some independent thinking, and think what would happen if more children, I can't go back and change my situation nor your situation if you're in my generation, but think what would happen if more children were educated by the best teacher in the world, which is the mother. We can't go back and change things, but we can look forward and see what's going on and make the proper changes. This has been The Simple Truth. And as I always tell you, it's the simple things that are oftentimes the most profound, but yet they're the most difficult to put into practice and to actually do. I want to thank you for joining me, and I'll be sure to see you, and you again on another episode real soon. Middle schoolers talking about sex. Wow. Wow, wow, wow.
A father is upset after his 13-year-old showed him a poster hanging on a classroom door, a poster listing sex acts.
The poster was hanging in a classroom in Hawker Grove Middle School in the Shawnee Mission School District. And Mark Ellis says if what it lists is part of the curriculum needs to change. And we do want to warn you, one parent found it objectionable, and you may too. Late last week, Mark Ellis's 13-year-old daughter showed him a picture of this poster.
Why would you put it in front of 13-year-old students?
He thought the poster, which lists things like oral sex and grinding, might have been a prank, until he contacted the school principal and was told it was a teaching material.
The poster that you reference is actually a part of our middle school health and science materials, and so it is a part of our district approved curriculum. However, the item is meant to be part of a lesson, and so certainly as a standalone poster without the context of the teacher-led discussion, I could see that there might be some pause for concern.
But Ellis is now concerned that what's on this poster is being taught to his 13-year-old in school.
Who approved this? You know, this had to pass through enough hands that someone should have said, hey, wait a minute, these are 13-year-old kids.
District spokesperson Leanne Neal says the poster needs to be viewed in the context of a bigger curriculum, which she calls abstinence-based for students in middle school.
The curriculum is part of, it aligns with national standards around those topics, and it's a part of our curriculum in the school district.
But Ellis thinks if that's the case, the curriculum needs to change.
This has nothing to do with abstinence or sexual reproduction, actually, a lot of these things. I would like to see that this particular portion of this curriculum is removed from the school.
And if the curriculum doesn't change, Ellis plans to remove his daughter from the sexual education classes. We're told the poster has since been taken down. The district spokesperson says the main issue is that it should have never been left up after the lesson had ended. Ellis says he feels parents have a right to know what their children are learning, and he wants other parents to know that this is now part of the curriculum.